Hello everyone, my name is Dimitri and welcome to my 4:45 a.m. morning routine video. To get started with my day, I wake up around 4:45 to 5 a.m. about 5 days out of the week. I usually look very tired, as I did in that clip. I get out of bed immediately, make my bed, then go and turn on the monitors that I have on my desk. After that, I'll go and turn off the alarm that I have set for myself and start looking for something to listen to. Usually it'll be a podcast in the morning, and sometimes I'll actually listen to some YouTube videos from my subscription feed or some news sources, especially with everything that's been going on. Definitely been trying to keep up with the news a little bit, not too much, but if I'm in the mood, I will do just that. After that, I'll go into the kitchen and quickly turn on the coffee maker that we have in our apartment. I know I don't have a Chemex. I'm trying to become a minimalist, but if I don't have a Chemex, I don't really know how much of a minimalist I can be. I don't have that really nice coffee that all these YouTubers are having, and I wish I did. However, I do have something that I really love and enjoy, which is Belvita breakfast cookies. I have them nearly every single morning, so this definitely deserves to be a part of my morning routine video. After I grab my Belvita breakfast cookies, I'll go back to my room and place them on my desk in a way that may be weird to some people, but I need to have a napkin there. I can't not put a napkin there because I definitely want to keep my desk clean. It's a clutter thing to me, and also I just don't like getting my desk that dirty and having to clean it up. After that, I will go and stretch my toes for about 20-30 seconds, get a little bit loosened up for the morning, and I'll actually drop and give myself 15 to 20 push-ups, mattering on how I'm feeling, because I think it's a good way to wake myself up, which also goes with the cold water that I splash in my face right away in the morning to also help myself wake up. As you can see, I have many ways to try to jumpstart my day, considering I do wake up very early. I'll then go back to the kitchen, and by then I'll grab my coffee mug and be able to pour myself a cup of coffee because the coffee will have been made. If not, I'll end up waiting around and do something else, some sort of other cleaning. Sometimes I'll have to empty the dishwasher, as that is one of my chores in our little chore chart that we have in the apartment. I'll then put the cup of coffee on the ground because I'm weird like that and don't want to get my desk dirty. As I mentioned earlier, it's something that I'm very, very against, and I'll actually quickly get right down into work. I usually get about an hour and a half of work done at my desk, usually YouTube related work, because I don't really like doing schoolwork in the morning. I think it's important to get the hardest stuff out of the way in the morning and the stuff you're most passionate about done in the morning, and the rest of that positive momentum will carry you out through the day. Also, that's just kind of my preferential thing. And after that, I will then put on my running clothes. I go and run anywhere from 6 to 16 miles in a day. And generally speaking, I'll reach about 60 miles a week during my mileage at this time of the year. And after I go run, I reward myself with a nice protein shake, which will help me recover quicker. Speaking of recovery, I always end up going on the couch after I end up having my protein shake, and I will roll out with my R8 Mark II, version 2. I'm not really sure if it's version 2 or Mark II, but I will roll out my legs on there. Sometimes I'll lay down and go on a yoga mat and do other forms of foam rolling. However, I prefer doing the R8 in general. We'll actually watch a lot of Bar Rescue, if you guys have heard of that show. I do that with my roommates in the mornings a lot of the time because that's on TV and we all really enjoy it. It's a pretty humorous show in my opinion. If you've ever watched Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay, imagine that, but the American bar version. It's actually quite hilarious, and it helps me loosen up after the run because I'm laughing, I'm enjoying it, and then I'll go and take a nice shower. I really do believe it's important to get showered pretty quickly after you work out. It's kind of gross to sit around in your filth, and I always feel better when I then put on my minimalist shirt, get my hair all decent. I have really long hair in this video. I really need to get a haircut, and considering the fact that I'm recording this with the long hair tells you I haven't done it yet. I'll then go put in my AirPods once again, or I will not have them in and I'll hang out with my roommates as I make breakfast. Usually I will make scrambled eggs or a breakfast sandwich of some sort. In this video, you'll see me making a breakfast sandwich with sausage, cheese, 2 egg muffins. It's not egg muffins. They're not called egg muffins or egg McMuffins. They're just called, what are they called? English muffins. There we go. English muffins. I'll usually make that with some butter. I don't usually use olive oil in the pan. Put the sausage in and make it nice and brown. I'll always have those frozen sausages that I get from Costco. I don't know if any of you guys have used those, but those are actually probably one of the greatest things that you can get. They're huge packages, and I really recommend getting them if you have a Costco subscription. So when you go and finish any nice breakfast sandwich, you need to have some sriracha on it, which I always put on there. It's my favorite. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Always crack the eggs over the stove because that's how I do it. I don't know. I mean, you can put it in a bowl. I don't know, but that's the way I make it. As you can see, I like to season my breakfast sandwiches with a little bit of salt, pepper, as well as everything bagel seasoning. If you have not used that on any of your breakfast stuff, I definitely recommend putting that on like cream cheese with bagel or any type of breakfast sandwich or scrambled eggs or something like that. It makes it taste really good. And I really recommend it. It's a cheap way to probably spice up your food, and it lasts a long time. I've had it for the past few months and nothing's happened. Also make sure to put the cheese on the sandwiches, or the eggs specifically, while they're still in the pan. Definitely recommend that you guys do that rather than doing it the other way around so it melts nice and evenly over the sandwich. Look at that beautiful sandwich. I really enjoy it every single day when I have it. I always end up sitting down there and I'll either talk with my friends if they're not in class, because I have night classes as a master's student and they are an undergraduate still. So my roommates are usually busy at the beginning of the day as they have class pretty early. I always enjoy my sandwich. I hope you guys enjoyed all this B-roll. Here's me closing it out. And now that I'm done with all that, making breakfast, doing everything that I do during my morning routine, I am done with my morning and I'm gonna get to work here. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I've been working on figuring out how to make this morning routine video for a while, and I think the format that I did it in was relatively interesting in comparison to some of my other videos. Got the timestamps, got everything going into it to make you guys understand a little bit about exactly what my morning routine looks like. I really am happy that I have this camera so that I could illustrate it better in a more high quality format, as well as doing a little voiceover probably helped, and I'm just appreciative of the fact that I have this and that I have you guys watching these videos. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.